I'm Veronica. I'm glad to be with you today. Today's video is all about increasing communication from that special someone. So you may already be in touch with a specific person, a boyfriend, a girlfriend. Maybe it's someone you haven't heard from for a while and you want to increase communication. You want to start hearing from this person every day. You want to see their level of interest grow. So how on earth do you cultivate this? And that is what this video is all about. So increasing someone's interest is actually a lot easier than you realize. If you're not receiving a lot of interest, you're probably just standing in your own way, because getting someone to pay a lot of interest to you is actually not that hard. All it takes is some belief within yourself and to stop yourself from bugging them. You do not want to send them more messages than they are sending you. If you are sending them messages and they are not responding, you need to stop. One of the best ways to get someone to message you is to send out some good, confident energy. Feel like you're worth it. Feel like, of course they're interested in what I'm doing. Of course they're interested in my life. I'm awesome. List all the reasons why you feel that you deserve to be shown interest. Then you just let it go. And you don't even think about it. You don't even wonder where it is. You don't keep looking at your phone and saying, why aren't they texting me? Where is this interest? Why aren't they liking my photos on social media? You don't do this. You just go about doing things, having fun, having a good time, trying to be relaxed. Think about ways that you unwind. Think about things that make you feel good. Think about things that take your mind off of wondering and waiting, and do some of those things. Really engage in your work activities, in your studies, engage in other family members, friends, just engage in life, because that's the very way that you're going to show that you're important. If you want to show this person that you are important, you are going to just stop thinking about them, stop wondering. Another thing you're going to want to try to do is not count how long it's been since you've talked last. Count how much communication there has been, or analyze any of their past messages. When you do that, what you symbolize is a lack of messages, because think about it this way. If you were receiving a ton of messages, you would not have time to reference those old messages or to count the days or to wonder. You would be so busy talking to them that it wouldn't even matter. Now, another thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to think about it in a space such as having so many messages that it actually bugs you, like you're bored of it. When you start thinking about getting a message as something dreamlike and as something unattainable, then you keep it out of your reach. But if you think about it as something basic, something easy, something you get an abundance of, then it no longer becomes so important and you start releasing that tight grip from it. Now, that's basically releasing resistance, getting out of your own way. So if you can make this basic, easy, and average and say to yourself, I get so many messages that I don't even have time to reply to all of them, and where actually you get annoyed by the sound of your phone going off, that then puts you in control instead of saying to yourself, well, it would be really amazing if my phone went off. Like, my heart would start beating so fast. Like, that's giving them way too much importance. You don't want to put them on a pedestal. You don't want to feel like they are your source of happiness or your inspiration or your joy. Of course, this person can be wonderful and can be important to you. You don't want to make them so important that you end up pushing them away. If you want to receive an experience, you want to draw it to you instead of pushing it away from you. The best way to do that is to see it as average, easy, something that happens every day, something that you get an abundance of. Have you ever noticed that if you have a lot of something, you tend to get bored of it? For example, imagine your favorite meal. What if you ate your favorite meal at every single meal, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner? It would be really quick before you got sick and tired of your favorite meal. Even if you enjoyed having it every day, like, you would get bored at a certain point. So you don't want to max out on receiving messages. Like, you don't want it to no longer excite you, but you want to put it in the context of that this would bore me at some point if it happened all the time. So you want to be grateful and you want to put it in the right perspective. The point that I'm trying to make is trying to see it as something easy, average, and an abundance of. And also try to imagine that this person also would love to hear from you, that you have wonderful things to say. Don't feel like an annoyance in their life or that they're disinterested in you. Try to see yourself as interesting. And most of all, let them lead the way. And if you only get baby steps at first, like you only get a little bit, at least be grateful grateful for what there is, then take your mind off of it until more comes through. Trust me, the easiest way to get someone to pay attention to you is to give off some confident and wonderful energy. Take your mind off of things and start feeling fabulous about yourself. When it rains, it pours. So I am Veronica. I hope this message could help you. Feel free to email me at veronicaisles@gmail.com. My website where you can find one-on-one coaching is veronicaisles.com. I do have 5 ebooks available on Amazon. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.